What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur location and inventory review for the weekend of March 1st to the 4th, and so let's get started. And first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Tower Hangar. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the exotics, we have the Darcy. It got a buff recently, but it's just kind of alright. Then we have the Frosties here. 66 with a mobility and discipline spike. Honestly, not that bad. Decent neutral game exotic because, hey, you just sprint around and you get a better ability regeneration. So, hey, you know, why not? And then we have a Peregrine Greaves 68. I'm liking the 68. I'm not liking the 21 mobility, right? Like, strength is decent. These, again, got a buff recently, but just too much mobility in my opinion. Then, okay. Warlocks, it's your day, because the Lunafaction boots, are absolutely incredible. These are one of the most used exotics in raid boss DPS because your rifts gain the additional ability to increase the reload speed, and this is going to work for all of your teammates. And it says rift, but the Well of Radiance counts. So one person with the Lunafaction boots pops their well, and all of your teammates are going to reload faster. That is going to, and you, and so that's going to significantly increase your DPS output in something like a raid or a dungeon or whatever you're doing. The Lunafaction boots are incredible in PvE. You absolutely want a good pair, and this is a fantastic pair. Like, recovery, it's the stats you want. Yeah, 64 could be a bit higher, but they're going to be better than 99% of the people's Lunafactions out there. 100%. Pick these up. Now, moving on to the weaponry here. First of all, we do have the Wolf Tone draw here with Impulse, Amplifier, and Cornered. Well, if you want to start shooting very fast if you're surrounded, I guess you can use that combo. Then we have the Thoughtless here. Rapid Hit Focus Fury is actually not a bad little combo. With the Appended Mag, you know, put on back a Mag and you're up to 7 rounds, and that's kind of a DPS combo, but no one's really gonna, you can do better than this roll, to be honest. Then we have the Callus Mini Tool. Now, importantly, this is craftable. Like, technically, you could use your Deep Sight Harmonizers to craft this, but I actually made an older video talking about this. I would recommend against that. If you have extra Deep Sight Harmonizers, hang on to them, because you can actually access your previous season on Bungie.net, and you could use those Deep Sight Harmonizers to unlock crafting patterns for brand new Final Shape weapons, including raid weapons when they come out. After that, guys, we do have the Sojourner's Tail here with Crickjaw and Adrenaline Junkie. No thank you. We have a 4th times Wellspring, Scout Rifle here, not really interested in that. Field Prep, Kill Clip, Tarantula, no thank you. This is very good. Okay, so Crown Splitter, this is the Titan specific sword. So we're actually going to have 3 different swords we're going to look at today. It's going to be different for each different class. This has Relentless Strikes, so get ammo back, plus Vorpal Weapon, right? Like, that's going to output a significant amount of damage. This is an aggressive frame archetype. That's an extremely rare archetype. So when you heavy attack, you actually slam the ground for a ton of damage. If you don't have a roll like this good, you should probably pick this up. Like, this is actually pretty good for outputting some DPS. Now, we do have one weapon on the back here, the Hawk Moon, and Surplus. You know, the one kind of cool thing about Surplus is that it's the only perk you can get for this that increases the reload speed. And so when we're actually talking about like PvE DPS, because this thing can actually schmack with that final shot, Surplus is actually going to be the best for that, but it's pretty niche. Now, moving on from there, let's take a look at the armor rarity on Light.gg. And guys, this set was originally added to Destiny 2 in Season 3 with Warmind. This was the Escalation Protocol armor set, and this was the rarest armor set that Xur ever sold. The first time it appeared, because it was unobtainable for years and years, it was like 12% of people had it. As you can see right now, it's up to about 35%, but it's still one of the rarer sets Xur will ever sell. And again, it's like only obtainable from Xur, and it hasn't been obtainable since Xur for multiple years. So 100% one of the best looking sets as well. If you don't have this armor set, pick it up for all your characters just for the looks. But let's actually take a look at the stats as well. So 66 overall with a big resilience spike. This is actually pretty great for a Titan here. Then we have 63 big discipline spike, a little bit too much mobility, but you know, not bad either. Then we have 63 discipline and resilience, like really not terrible there. And then we have 62, this one not so spiky, kind of the worst of the bunch. Now let's move on from there to the Warlock. Okay, for the Warlock, first of all, you think I'm joking about the whole Lunafactions? I mean, mine has a ridiculous amount of mobility, and it's boosted out. Let me take this off. This is a more realistic look at it. Yeah, dude, like, I think that Zer's is literally better than the one I've been using for years. This has just got to be better, right? Like, the intellect spike is insane and no mobility. I'm getting it, dude. It's an upgrade for me, I think. All right, now, for the rest of the armor, we have 66 resilience, discipline, intellect. Fantastic piece right here. Oh, my goodness. Then we have 62, way too much mobility. Then we have 64, too much mobility, and 64, and not really spiky. But damn, pick up these gauntlets. That's very, very good. Now, for the sword that I for sure remember to do, I'm not just editing in now. Okay, Surrounded is excellent here, and then Tireless Blade to get ammo back. Honestly, this is really not a bad roll. You'd like to see Relentless, like in a perfect world, Relentless plus Surrounded, but this is still pretty decent, like for ad clearing especially. Yeah, on a Vortex Frame Solar, probably worth picking up for a lot of people. Again, like you could slightly do better than Tireless, but you can't really do better than Surrounded here. Now let's move on to the Hunter. All right, for the Hunter, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and slam that actually. And then for the rest of the armor, okay, 64, yeah, not bad. 64, a lot of strength and mobility here, like okay for specific builds. 64, again, big strength spike. And then 68, wow, 68 with everything but mobility. Frankly, if this was on the other two characters, I'd be more excited about it. But like the one class that wants mobility, Bungie, none of its stuff spawns with that much mobility. Like, where's that one thing for the Warlock that had a massive mobility spike? Anyways, guys, we then have the sword here, and it's going to be energy transfer and then on guard. That's pretty mid. And so, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.